stop, brother. It don't stop. Rudy's going to the top, buddy. Rudy's going to the top. Oh, Rudy's going to the top. Yeah, my ascension to internet godhood is pretty much inevitable at this point. And it's all because of me. Now, we're not gonna pause Viper, because we're booling right now. We're booling. My ascension to internet godhood is all of my own creation and all of my own volition. I owe absolutely nothing to people like God Winston and all those other guys. I'll make whatever content Kino... Excuse me. Yeah, we got the streamer juice going. I'll make whatever content Kino I desire. And no man decides my destiny. But I will still. I still owe everything to the Kino community, whatever fucking gay shit that is. And, you know, I'll still make content for you guys. That stream that happened last night was a total disaster, and I admit that. It was only my intentions to provide good content for you people, and to provide, you know, all this, like, drama and shit that goes on, and we are in a Kino drought here, so I do want to deliver the good word, the good news of this good content to you guys. But that is hard sometimes when you're dealing with fucking retards like the Dymo. The Dymo, yeah. So essentially that was all his impetus there to start that stream Blood Feud. He didn't really let me know what was going on. Again, cause like with the fucking Dymo, really the problem with him is that I can't really tell the shitpost apart from the fucking man here. Like, I have no idea what his plan with that fucking stream was, because it, you know, was kind of his idea. He had it all fucking planned out in his head. Like, you know, that sock puppet, he fucking had that set aside. He had a whole fucking bit for that. And essentially, his beef with him, because, like, the first thing that went wrong with this stream, and I think we really needed to address this going in, is that, like, no one who was watching knew the fucking details of our feud, which essentially is the Dymo has inserted himself into our little sphere as, like, this wizard fucking character, and he's coming after me saying I'm shit and I need to die. And my objective with that stream was not to blow the Dymo out, because I could have at any moment, but was just to justify, just to deflect all criticisms that came towards me. My objective was just to deflect them and not attack them. I didn't know how an IBS debate would go out structurally, and I was a fucking idiot. You know, that's the autism. I assumed that Google just knew our fucking beef. And we really should have explained that going in. But I still do blame the Dymo for how this fucking went down. Because again, if I were to attack the Dymo personally, that would ruin the kfabe. And I can't do that. I must maintain the Kino, which is really the only reason why I fucking respond to the Dymo in the first place, is to maintain this Kino kfabe that we have going. But he's not willing to fucking maintain that and tell me what his intentions are with his stream. If it is kayfabe, well, then the fucking wrestlers know who's gonna win, what's gonna happen during this fucking match, and then they just fill in the blanks when they're on the fucking stage. He had this sock puppet prepared, and I had nothing prepared. I just came fucking in ready to defend myself, because I knew that's what his beef with me was, is that he fucking wants me to fuck off and die. But he had this whole thing planned out in his fucking head. He had the sock puppet, and he wanted me to fucking interact with that. Like, I'm already fucking interacting with the Dymo's character. That's like one level of irony there. And he has this like Kino lore going on. You know, he's like the fucking Kino samurai, like that gay shit. So it's like another layer of irony. And then we're having this like fictitious battle already. So it's like 3, and then the fourth one is the sock. So like, I can't fucking juggle all that shit. So I'm just not gonna play. I'm not gonna colon R, like RP with you, colon 3 RP with you. That's fucking gay. Like, I thought when we got into that Discord call, when we first started talking, I was gonna maybe get to know the real you. You know what I mean? But no, you were a fucking samurai character, even in the fucking background. I don't like people who are fucking pretenders like J-Danks. You kind of remind me of him, to be honest. And again, you could do that. You could be a fucking samurai character, but I need to know who you really are and, like, what your plans are with our little fucking thing that we have going on here. Because again, like, your idea is to go after me. Like, fuck, what am I supposed to do? Like, the neat samurai are attacking the rear ants. Like, how am I supposed to? What am I supposed to do? Just like fucking film a video where I'm like kneeling to you? No, I fought back. I was autistic there. I was creative. I threw your neat samurai to my fucking tarantulas, and then I beat you in Street Fighter because I don't need to beat you in a debate because you're just a fucking fake person. So I can be fictitious and beat you in Street Fighter. Yeah, and again, like he claims that I'm like, I'm not my own made man. I don't do the things that I want to do, and I'm just a subservient to God, Winston. But that's like the Dymo's fucking delusional. I pretty much created the Dymo, and here I can prove it. So if we go to his channel here, oh no, we have a malfunction for the internet. But if we go to his oldest videos, we'll see that the first one is about me. The God Winston one. And again, all of his content is very weird and esoteric, and that is part of like the gag that we have kind of going on with like the Department of Kino and Nectar, and we're all kind of playing into that, but Dymo's taking it a little too seriously. He really thinks I should give a shit about him. And yeah, look at this. Yeah, September 25th. Yeah, so that was after my fucking video. So my first PPP video was released on the 20th, and then fucking, I make the Mr. Oinkers one, and I make my content going forward, and then God Winston reaches out to me on the 24th. So what happened was the Dymo fucking saw my content and how easy it was to become involved in this Kino community, which he really does want to be involved in, which is why all of his videos are about PPP, Josh Moon, Sorfer Gahul. Those are all people we know. All of his videos are just like going after them and A-logging them pretty much. Yeah, he's like my first fucking A-log. I have my first John Michael Kelly. That's essentially what happened. He saw my video where I was just ranting into the camera about PPP and Mr. Oinkers, and then I got noticed by God Winston, so he's like, wow, if Rudy can do that, I can too. But he couldn't. He doesn't have a Mr. Oinkers or any like fucking thing he can talk about because he's not interesting. So he had to create this character so that, he can shield his inner self from the world, and so that, like, people have to criticize this character. They can't criticize him as a person, because if he were to appear to us as his actual self, he'd just be a fat fucking retard. It's better if he's, like, a Kino samurai master, but that character really worked against him in the debate there, because he couldn't jump down my throat, and when he wanted to be serious, he had to use the fucking puppet. It was retarded, it was fucking cringe. I was the only one taking this, me and Gahul were the only ones taking this seriously. And the reason why I started ranting with Perspicity at the end right there is because, well, there has to be fucking blood in a blood sport, like, some shit has to happen. Now I have beef with Perspicity, and we could do our own fucking blood sport, me and him, because he's an actual fucking person. And I can have an actual fucking feud and an actual conversation with him. He wouldn't fucking pull out a sock puppet. No, that's like retarded. Like, fuck. So yeah, like I essentially create the Dymo here, and he can't do what I can do because he's not fucking creative enough. So yeah, look at this. Like his first like 3 videos are just like trying to notice me. So eventually I do placate him, and I make that video. Obviously, like, bullshitting there with the fucking tarantulas, trying to tell him that this is all just, like, he didn't pick up on that. The whole message of the Street Fighter, why I was so mean to him there, because I have to break through his persona to fucking, like, get through to him that he's just a fucking retard and an A-log. Because, with that tarantula video, I kind of played into that, and that was probably my mistake there. I thought he'd pick up on that. And we didn't have that cute moment where he had his little fucking lizard. Yeah, and I thought we were gonna have like a cute little back and forth, but he really just wants me to fucking die, and that's not constructive criticism, especially when you're just a non-tent fucking A-log, Anthos the Unknown Autobot. Anthos the Unknown Autobot. If you remember him, I don't think we can find him, because he's a bit obscure. But if you remember him, he pretty much dressed up like fucking like Dymo over here. He had some like retarded trench coat and like a fucking hat, and he was committed to a character where he'd go after internet trolls, and he was a fucking weirdo too. So, that's Dymo, and he can make good content there. Like, that's an actual fucking video, but he's held back by his character. He can't, like, Again, he says I'm constrained by Kino, but he can't break out of the confines of this fucking Japanese character. So, like, if he did need to scream at me during that debate to really get through to me, he'd break character and the fucking debate would be over. I'd win. That should have been my fucking objective going in. Surfer told me to strike first and strike hard. But I said no, I didn't want to, like, sissy hypno mind fuck him, because then the kayfabe would be over, and, that's it. I'm kind of fucking up making this video here. I might not want to upload this because, there still might be a spark of light. So I guess that's the Daimo's fucking mission. He has to somehow, like, spin this, so that we're back fucking playing pretend, like, internet battle there. Because, like, that's all he has going for him. If I stop responding to him, which is all I need to do to defeat him, is stop fucking responding to him. Then, like, he has nothing. Yeah, so, like, yeah, he can make those schizophrenia videos. Like, it's just really weird esoteric shit. He doesn't have a most popular video 500. Again, I'm rocking 1,500 views on my PPP video, bro. And then my second most popular video, the Google one, that has like 700 views, bro. I'm doing way fucking better than you. And again, it's much. You'll see, I haven't watched many of these. Because it is much easier to justify watching a 2-minute video. And I'm really not trying to bolster myself up. I don't have a fucking ego. But if, like, some retarded fucking samurai loser backs me into a corner and tells me to fuck off and die, then I will, like, justify my existence on this platform. Like, is that too crazy? Is that too crazy to wonder? Is that so fucking crazy that I might do this? So
I just got to finish through with you.
Oh no, wait, this one, yeah. Yeah, so he is watching my videos. Unlike he said he was. Yeah, he's watching my... And again, I did that for you, Daiymo, because, when you got in that car crash, that was a very fucking serious thing. And it was serious when I said I was thinking about you, because concussions can fucking change your life. And that isn't, like, a joking matter. So, like, when I got fucking hacked by J-Dank's army there, I tried to spin that around into the kayfabe to try and, play off it. Like you did with the car crash. When you said, like, Rudy Coleman was the one who cut my brakes, and the Northern Cowboys were the one who did it. That showed me that, that was a pretty cute moment. And I do like your character, but you need to calm the fuck down. Like, Jesus Christ. And again, you can make Kino, but...
Super friends, as Rudy put it, the League of Super Friends, that all collaborate and make
yeah, so he thinks me wanting to, like, stream with, like, anyone, like you, Dymo, is, like, cringy and fucking gay, but, I'm just here to chill out, have a good time, and, most importantly, make videos that everyone wants to, like, you people want to watch.
Recognize Rudy and let him in. Pay. Oh, comes the delusional man.
Yeah, so he said, like, any PPPs, fucking... I use approval there, but PPP's never reached out to me. And I said in that video I made after the PPP one that I really didn't care how many views it got or if they even watched it. I just wanted to get my piece out there. And that was going to be a one-off video, but the reason why I continued was because, there were a few people out there who liked watching my content. And that's, at the end of the day, that's really all I care about. But the Dymo here seems to just want to go after people.
Last night. Stop making videos, because you cannot handle it. You cannot handle it, dude. The way you lashed out at perspicacity.
Yeah, I can't, again, like, he's more shitpost than man. I can't really tell if he's, like, trying to gaslight me, or if, like, this is kayfabe, if he actually likes perspicacity. Or, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, because he's not serious with me. He's a fucking character. When Gahul at the end there, at the end of the stream, when he sounded really upset, I was actually upset myself, because I thought I really offended him. And I knew that because Gahul is a real person. So I hope I didn't, like, offend Gahul, because I didn't waste, like, an hour and a half of his life. And the audience's life. I mean, I had a fucking blast. That was, like, so much fun for me. But, at the end of the day, I do want to deliver content that people want to watch. And, if we want to have this fucking feud going on here, you might have to be a little more honest with me, Dymo. And we might have to work together a bit. So, until then, until then, you know, I can always just keep owning you in Street Fighter. Because you are a fictitious person. It really doesn't... Oh, shit. It really doesn't fucking matter if, like, I own you in a fucking actual blood sports debate. Because you're just, like, the neat samurai. You're a fucking cartoon character. So, like, owning you in Street Fighter is perfectly acceptable. Again, because people don't like me being long-winded. This is your jumping off point. This is the rest of the video. Because I did play Street Fighter, and I realized how much I do like it. So, yeah. I don't know, Dymo. I challenge you to fucking make a video. I challenge you, yeah, Dymo, like, please. And again, you said your whole fucking shtick was that you wanted people to make Kino, and now you're telling me to fuck off and die because I'm like retarded or something. That's kind of going against what you said fucking earlier. So yeah, I did turn up the difficulty of the bot here, and he's significantly harder. And originally, like, Fang was supposed to be my fucking main. But like, charge attacks, they're fucking hard to pull off, and I'm not using a fight stick. Like, so my fucking specials are harder to pull off. This is my Mortal Kombat controller. So we might die here. Yeah, I originally bought this controller for Mortal Kombat. I traded in my fight stick, but I wish I kept it because I do like this game better. And we are listening to Viper's select hits. Yeah, this guy's much tougher. I can't even fucking hit him with a chain because he's jumping over it. Oh no. Yeah, this is the Dymo if he came to me as, like, his normal self. Like, because, you know, maybe he could prove that he is capable of fucking making, like, Kino, like he did with the schizophrenia video. But because he's so fucking insistent on, like, using this character, it really tells me that he doesn't have anything else to offer. Oh, yeah, you're supposed to combo that with your, like crouching, heavy uppercut. But again, old Rudy here really isn't that good at fighting games. We're much better at Mortal Kombat, but we don't have that installed right now. We'll play online. Fuck it. I gotta show you that I can stand up to the best of them, even in an online lobby. Alright, I think it's Battle Lounge. I don't want to play ranked. Fuck, how? Oh, there we go. Yep. Do I have to play as Chun-Li? I don't think so. But people know it's my main. She's also very good. I am inspired by the greatest dank fighter of all time, Broly Legs. The man who bodies people, and he doesn't even have a body, he is good with her. But I am not really, so I typically use Birdie. I'm good with Ed too. Well, not really, I only have like 17 hours in this game. And Mortal Kombat's a little easier there. There are more cheese moves you can use to get out of situations. And you kind of have more moves in general. This is all about, like, footwork. Okay, so I guess we will play as Chun-Li. Oh no, we're out of focus. So, we're fighting Joshua Connor Moon, who is, hey, fucking Dymo, we're gonna kill your wife, Joshua Connor Moon. Well, I hope breast cancer doesn't befall, you, Dymo. You know, I do know you have man tits, although you do want me to die of cancer from fucking smoking cigarettes. Again, in that fucking debate, you really got personal, like, a lot of the time. Oh, fuck. I want to keep this another 20 minutes, so we're gonna cut it right here. Actually, you don't get to see me play Street Fighter completely. And you should have fucking left by now anyway, so I will just let it roll out. You'll just have to fucking take my word for it that I kicked this bitch's ass. Although it may not look like it. Yeah, I really don't know how to play Street Fighter with a chess match. Although I am doing serious damage here, it's so fucking easy.
Wow, online lag. Online Dragon Punch. Wow. These are typical online tactics, you fucking guys. Oh, wow. You know, this would never work in a pro tournament environment. You know, J-Danks, if we were fighting in Street Fighter, which we could be, you could actually be felting me right here. Instead, it's just like some random fucking person. You could have won that one. You could have won that one.